Okay guys, let's move on to exercise 3D. 3D, most of the questions are application based. As we know that, let us say if I buy a machinery for rupees 1 lakh and machinery is prone to depreciation. Of course, it will be prone to depreciation because of its usage and time. So if you use the machinery, the value of the machine is not going to increase. In fact, it will decrease with its usage and afflux of time. Given that the rate of depreciation being 10% per annum, so every year the value of the machine will decrease by 10%. To start with, if I take into consideration hypothetically that machine was purchased for rupees 1 lakh and the rate of depreciation being 10%. So for the first year, my depreciation would be 10% of 1 lakh. That would be 10,000 rupees. When you deduct 10,000 rupees from your 1 lakh, the value of the machine at the end of first year would be rupees 90,000. On 90,000, if you further provide 10% depreciation, it's going to be 9,000 rupees. So the value of the machine at the end of 2 years would be 90,000 minus 9,000. That would be 81,000. When you keep doing this on the repeated basis, you will get to know what is the value of machine at the end of n number of years and represent the total number of years for which the machine was subjected to depreciation. Similar type of questions could be related to population also, wherein they give you the population of the town was so and we are interested in finding the population of town in so and so years. One must understand the language that they will be using in the question. Beginning of 2008, when they use the word beginning of 2008, it means we are talking about the first day of 2008. So if I tell you what would be the time duration from the beginning of 2008 to the end of 2009. So when I say beginning of 2008 to end of 2009, it means entire 2008 and entire 2009. Beginning of 2008, end of 2009 means from 1st of January 2008 to the last day 31st of December 2009. Entire 2008, entire 2009, this period would be 2 years. Remember my dear friends, many students have made mistake in the past by treating it as 1 year, saying that sir 2008 to 2009 is 1 year. But then they don't take into consideration the simple word that they had put ascribed in the question with respect to beginning of 2008. Beginning of 2008 would mean start of 2008. So I've used the machine for the entire 2008 and I've used the machine for the entire 2009. So in that perspective, it's going to be 2 years. So students, please do not make mistake with respect to this technicalities that would definitely be there in the question. Let us read the first question of the exercise 3B. The cost of the machine is supposed to depreciate each year by 12% of its value at the beginning of the year. That means the rate of depreciation is 12%. If the machine is valued at 44,000 at the beginning of 2008, so how do we go about it? So they have mentioned that the rate of depreciation of the machine every year is 12%. Because it is depreciation, so I am taking rate as negative. Alright, what is the value of the machine? So, value of machine at beginning of 2008 is given to us as 44,000. So two information we have so far. The cost of the machine is supposed to be depreciated at 12% of its value at the beginning of the year. If the machine is valued at 44,000 at the beginning of 2008, so in the start of 2008, the machine is worth 44,000. Find its value at the end of 2009. So you have to find the value of machine at the end of 2009. This is the start, this is the end. Start is always a principal, end is always an amount. So basically, rate is available, principal is available, amount is available, time, we have to find the time. Beginning of 2008 to end of 2009. As I told you, disclaimer at the beginning of the class, entire 2008, entire 2009. So that will be 2 years of time. So 2 years. The question seems to be very, very simple because all the parameters that are required for the purpose of solving the question is available. Amount equals to P 1 minus R upon 100 raised to N. Negative because negative interest rate is available. It is a question on depreciation. What is the amount? Sir, amount is not available. What is the principal? 44,000. 1 minus rate 12 upon 100. What do you get? So 44,000 multiply by 100 minus 12. 88. Of course, yes. Number of years? 2. Upon 100. The whole square. So you get 44,000 multiply by 88 multiply by 88. The whole upon 100 into 100. I am sure this calculation can be easily done without any problem. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So here we go. We have amount, that means the value of machine at the end of 2 years would be 44 into 88 into 88. The whole divided by 10. We will not divide over here. We will keep this as it is. We will try and find out what is the calculation product of 88 into 44. And then we will divide by 10. So it's going to be 88 into, remember, first you multiply and then you divide, upon 10, which would be rupees 34073.60. So if you are interested in finding out the value of machine at the end of 2 years, therefore value of machine at the end of 2 years would be rupees 34073.60. My dear friends, such a simple question, but it has a second part as well. They say also find the value of machine at the beginning of 2007. So we have rate, we have value at the end of 2000 and beginning of 2008. So the second part says something like this. Rate, sir, 12%. Value, yes sir, 2008 beginning, it is given to us 44,000. What we have to find? We have to find beginning of 2007. 2007 second part independently. Rate is given 12%. Beginning of 2008 44,000. Beginning of 2007 we don't know. So time we have to find out. You can make this graph if you still don't understand. 2008 beginning to 2007 beginning. Beginning means always the first day of the year. So it will be 1/1/2008. Say 1/1/2007. What is the time duration? Sir, it will be simple, 1 year only. Of course, 1 year time. So since you know the time duration is 1 year, so it will be 1 year. Remember, my dear students, most of the people are making mistake in this only. If you don't understand, you can simply write, जब भी beginning आया, इसका मतलब यही होगा कि first day. End आया, मतलब the last day. आप जान लो ना, मान लो 2008, first day of 2008 और first day of 2009 में कितना फर्क होगा? So 1 year. Same way, first day of 2007 and first day of 2008, that means 2007 beginning, 2008 beginning, the difference would be 1 year. It is so simple. but yet many people get confused in this, so I thought of just giving an explanation. If you consider this example independently, don't think about this, consider this as independently. So you come to know कि sir 2007 will become principal, 2008 will become amount, rate is available, time is available. Remember, past is always the principal, present is always the principal, but future will always be the amount. Between these two, the farthest day, that means 2008 would be amount, whereas the earliest day would be the principal. 2007 और 2008 में आपका प्रिंसिपल 2007 होगा और अमाउंट 2008 होगा. Amount is always futuristic. Amount will always follow after the principal. So this is the information given to us. Apply the same formula. A equals to P 1 minus R upon 100 raised to N. When I do so, amount is available? Yes sir, 44,000. How did you know sir? So 2008 is the amount. Principal not known. 1 minus rate 12 upon 100 raised to 1. So 44,000 will be equal to P multiplied by. What about? Yes sir, we can easily find. Minus 100 minus 12 upon 100. What do you get? So 44,000 equals to P into 88 upon 100. Therefore, value of P will be rupees 44,000 into 100 upon 88. That gives me 1s are 2s are rupees 50,000. So they have asked us find the value of machine at the beginning of 2007. Therefore my answer, value of machine at the beginning of 2007 equals to rupees 50,000. This is the second part of my answer, that is this one. With this, my dear friend, remember this type of questions are very, very important. Not just for the purpose of solving this question or this chapter, but otherwise also conceptual understanding and its application of compound interest in different aspects of financial market, it also very, very important. So once you understand how to apply the formulas, you will be able to have a great adaptability with respect to the chapter. As discussed in the very first class, I have already told you in the capital market, that means in the financial market, compound interest and the compounding process and the compounding method is said to be the biggest wealth creator. They even went on to comment and quote that the compounding formula is also compared to the eighth wonder of the world. That means this is one of the biggest magic of compounding for the purpose of wealth creator. You refer the biography of all those people who had been the tremendous wealth creator, you will see one thing which is so common in all of them, that they believed in the idea of compounding, principles of compounding. It's that magic with which we live in. So this chapter is of the great significance to each and every student who in future probably may become a businessman or may pursue any profession, would definitely want to be a wealth creator. And once you understand and analyze the thesis of compounding and more in depth you understand the power of compounding, you will automatically try and get passionate and paranoid for this particular chapter. So I request you to have a profound interest in this chapter. Let's move on to question number 2. Question number 2, here we go. The value of an article decreased for 2 years at the rate of 10% per year, and then the third year it increased by 10%. So basically for the first 2 years article kept on reducing. First year negative 10%, second year negative 10%, third year positive 10%. So this is a history of the article with respect to the fluctuation in the price. or its value. For the first 2 years, it decreased by 10% each, whereas in the third year, it increased by 10%. Then in the third year, it increased by 10%. Find the original value of article if its value at the end of 3 years is rupees 40095. So value at the end of 3 years would be 40095. Can I say this is nothing but A, because at the end of 3 years. So value at the beginning of 3 years, at the beginning, start would be principal. That is not known. What about the time duration? So 3 years. It's given in the question, first year article will fall down by 10%. Second year again fall down by 10%. Third year it will rise by 10%. So minus 10%, minus 10%, plus 10%. At the end of 3 years, that is amount. Beginning of 3 years, that is a principal. Can we apply any formula? Yes, sir. Time duration, so of course 3 years. 3 rates are given to us. Amount equals to P. 1 minus R upon 100 raised to 1. Here it is R1. After that 1 minus R2 upon 100. Why, sir? So again negative. After that 1 plus R3 upon 100. So because this is positive. Can we substitute the value? 40095 equals to P. Not known. 1 minus R upon 100. 1 minus R upon 100. 1 plus R upon 100. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. What do you get? 40095 equals to P. 10 minus 1. So 9 upon 10. This will be 9 upon 10. This will be 11 upon 10. Can we do further? Of course, sir. So therefore, principal would be 40095 multiply by 10 into 10 into 10. That will be 1000. Divided by 9 into 9 into 9 into 9 into 11. Let us go ahead. 9. So if you divide by 9, 9 4s are 36. 4. Again 4s are 36. 4. 5s are 45. 5. 4. Again this one. Into 1000. Upon 1 9 gone. 9 into 11. Let us do by 11. 405. 405 into 1000 upon 9. Further, 9 4s are 36. 4. Again 4. 0 0 0. So my dear friend, correct? So my dear friends, 9. 9 1s are 4s are. 45 5s are. Into 1000, that gives you rupees 45,000. What is the question asked? Find the value of article at the beginning of the year. Therefore, value of article at the beginning of the year would be rupees 45,000. This is your answer. Certainly it is the same thing what we have done previously, but the question is like a word problem articulated in the form of an application question. Let us move on to the next question. Question number 4. Question number 3 can be done by yourself. It is the same type of question. We will move on to question number 4. The population of a town decreased by 12% during 1998 and then increased by 8% during 1999. So 1998, the rate of population said decreased. For that means in the year 2000, the population of the town decreased by 12% during 1998. Good indication that it has decreased. Generally, the population is prone to increasing only. For the first time in 1998, as per their data, it is decreasing. Then what happened? And then it increased. It increased by 8%. In 1999, it increased by 8%. This is what exactly is given in the data. So the population of a town decreased by 12% during 1998 and then increased by 8% during 1999. Find the population of the town at the beginning of 1998. If at the end of 1999 its population is, so population at the end of 1999 is given to us. How much? 285, 120. What we have to find? Population at the beginning of 1998 is not enough. 1998 will set a principal, 1999 will become amount, rate for 2 years, so time duration is 2 years. So how 2 years? Very simple. It is beginning of, so 1998 beginning, 1999 end. Beginning of 1998, first day of 1998, entire 1998 and entire 1999. 1 plus 1, altogether 2 years. So students should not get confused. Also they gave you rate for 2 years. So definitely the question is pertaining to 2 years. Amount is available. Formula is amount equals to principal, negative rate. So 1 minus R1 upon 100. 1 plus R2 upon 100. What is this value? 285, 120 equals to, we don't know, 1 minus 12 upon 100, 1 plus 8 upon 100. When you solve it, 285, 120 equals to P multiplied by 88 upon 100 multiplied by 108 upon 100. Therefore, P equals to 285, 120 into 100 into 100 divided by 88 into 108. My dear friends, I'll give you the direct answer to this question. So basically we have reached a situation where we simply have to find out what exactly would be the population in the town at the beginning of 1998. The question is simple. The question requires a simple calculation. Upon calculation, you will get the value as 3 lakh. That means the population of the town in the beginning of 1998 would be 3 lakh. In 1998, it was prone to reduction or decrease in population by 12%. Then in 1999, it decreased by 8%. The same has been reflected by means of this formula. With this, our first 4 questions comes to an end. Those were simply great. Let's move on to the next question.